Gundam VR is a virtual reality experience our team created for the Oculus. It is set in the world of the TV show Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. In this show, the world is at war, and people use giant robots named Gundams to fight. Pilots control these robots from within, seemingly becoming the Gundam. In Gundam VR, the interactor takes the role of Mika, one of these pilots. Mika has lost the use of his legs and his right arm. However, when he connects himself to his Gundam, he regains the ability to move his arm and legs. With Gundam VR, we want to use this narrative to research if the removal and return of agency within a virtual reality environment can help us simulate the experience of being disabled. We came up with a narrative in which the user, using a wheelchair, boards and becomes the Gundam. We then made a storyboard to guide us and showcase specific interactions. We created a prototype using the game engine Unity, visual editing software, and VRTK. In our scenario, the interactor starts the experience by sitting on a chair in the real world. Once a prototype is launched, they are sitting on a wheelchair. They move the wheelchair using the Oculus Touch controller, simulating the gesture they would use to move a real wheelchair with one hand. A video screen in the digital world starts and prompts them to go to the Gundam to pilot it. They get to the lift by the Gundam and press a button to go to the upper level. Once there, they have to maneuver the wheelchair to get to the cockpit. They have to connect themselves to the Gundam to walk and access the cockpit. The plug is on a table that blocks their way with a sign that gives them instructions. The interactor picks on the plug and has to plug it in the back of their heads. They walk to the cockpit stand and press a button to start the Gundam. Once launched, they become the Gundam. The interactor is prompted to go to the door. They are informed that it is broken and they have to grab their Gundam's weapon to smash the door and launch themselves into space. This is when the experience ends. If we were to continue with this project, we would refine the interactions and real-world environment to better simulate the experience of being disabled. We would also fine-tune the Gundam transformation to be more empowering. This project was created for Janet Murray's Project Studio class in the ETV lab at Georgia Tech.